For the past 5 years, Telstra spin-off Commander Communications has pursued an aggressive growth strategy, paying top dollar for businesses which it financed through debt. But the strategy backfired, wiping 75% and hundreds of millions of dollars from the value of its shares. Management is now under extreme pressure to deliver profit growth in an increasingly competitive marketplace. Richard Lindell reports.
I'm sorry he's not available at the moment. Can I take a message for you?
Commander built a strong brand as a reseller of business phones when it was hived off from Telstra and listed back in 2000. But the phone market was mature and Commander set its sights on becoming an integrated communications and IT company.
It sounds great in theory, and the slogan of the company is 360-degree solutions. The problem with that was that it really was a blank cheque to do almost anything.
And the cheques were signed, buying up a raft of businesses to implement the 360-degree strategy. But the company-changing deal was the $150 million acquisition of Volante last year. It was a protracted and bloody takeover battle, and one that's destroyed shareholder value.
They have had massive challenges in regard to the integration of the Volante business and also their ordering systems and being able to deliver to the customers.
At the same time, Commander rolled out franchises, converting many one-time employees into business owners with mixed results. The company now has debts of more than $200 million and is struggling on a number of fronts. Deloitte consulting partner Ian McCall says Commander is not alone. He says all players operate on wafer-thin margins, and now technological advances are making life in this space even tougher.
The market is migrating to world-class and truly world-scale solutions that do require the technical input. Having said that, these solutions are getting a lot simpler to configure, so there's much more self-service by the user.
The first profit warning came in May when the company booked a $16 million charge associated with rolling out its franchises and the Volante deal. By late June, Commander and Volante's order processing systems were still not working together, forcing the company to revise earnings downward again. And when in late August a full-year loss was revealed, large and small shareholders alike headed for the exit in a wave of panic selling. The fall from grace was completed when the stock was dumped from the ASX 200 a week ago today. Nothing destroys confidence like a combination of over-promising and under-delivering. That pattern also has analysts wondering if there's any more bad news. Adding to those fears, IT spending tends to happen towards the end of the financial year, meaning we won't know if Commander has turned the corner until at least the middle of 2008. In the meantime, there's no shortage of speculation as to what the future might hold.
The fundamentals of the businesses are great. You know, there's no doubt about it. They've had an established brand name, especially the Commander brand, for quite a while now. And Volante were also doing some pretty good things only a couple of years ago. At these prices, they certainly are a takeover target, especially with the revenue stream of $1 billion.
AAPT, PowerTel, Optus and Telstra have all been touted as possible suitors, but a fire sale at or near the current share price is far from a foregone conclusion.
I'm a strong believer in Commander, especially under the leadership of Adrian Cooch. He's a very strong, very long-term leader. He knows exactly what the industry is all about. So if anybody can do it, it's him. That's not to say that they're going through a lot of pain and that it's not over yet. There's still more pain to come.
12 to 18 months ago, iiNet faced similar problems and has since managed to turn the company around.
Management was actually retained, but there were significant changes at board level with new corporate investors, strategic investors, coming in and starting to make some hard decisions, which involved divestment of assets and retirement or reduction in debt levels.
But just 2 weeks ago, the company was standing by the current strategy and assured investors past issues are being addressed.
If they come out with a downgrade based on the expected results going forward that they've released to the market, then that would be disastrous to the company. Let's face it, it would be an absolute disaster, and that would put severe pressure on the current management and the existing board.
And now a look at tomorrow's business diary, which is peppered with the release of major economic data in the United States.